Now, earlier on, the women who never have issues with their scheduling, the Raw Divas, the Raw women, that division, that roster, they were never meant for any pre-show match. Of course, we're talking Charlotte, they will never put Charlotte on a pre-show. They will never bump Charlotte. So yeah, she had the spotlight, uh, especially considering that she was the last eliminated opponent for Bayley, who retained in that elimination match between Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Bayley for the Raw Women's Championship. That happened earlier on the card. It was a very good match. I see, that's the thing with Bayley retaining. It should have just came down to Bayley and Sasha. That way, you can kind of give that chorus of fans what they wanted because that's what they wanted. I I can't argue against that, but I feel like that's a match that should be. We should all wait for that match. That I've made my thoughts on those two having a straight up one on one with one another. It doesn't have to be at WrestleMania. It didn't have to be at this WrestleMania. It doesn't even have to be at the next WrestleMania. And even if you do it at some point in the future, you don't have to put the title on the line. You don't. So, I like the idea, but we don't need to already go ahead and position everything. We don't need to turn Sasha heel and just find some ham-fisted way to get those two women feuding with one another so that we can have the excellent match that's going to outlive and outrank the other two great matches. It's so much has already been lost with just one of those women having been on the main roster. Now with both of them on the main roster, it's clear to me that you're gonna lose out on the organic feel that these two women had down in NXT, facing one another on takeover after takeover. So I would just hold off from that match until the creative team gets their shit together and we can properly build up these women in an organic way so that we can have something that allows them to at least match those other two matches. But they didn't even give fan service by eliminating Nia and Charlotte first. But, it's no shock. Charlotte was going to be the, last woman standing, save Bayley, who ended up winning. And that's also something I predicted.